Hey guys, how's it going? So today's texture pack is called The Realm of Idnaya for Minecraft 1.5.2. Now this texture pack is still in work in progress for the fact that the creator is still, kind of redesigning pretty much the rest of the remaining of this texture pack. So just a heads up, the texture pack creator did leave a notice saying that the animations are not finished, but they will be put in there. Like I said what I just said a little earlier, or a couple seconds ago, that the creator is gonna redesign the rest of the textures, like the rest of the textures for the ones, the ones that haven't been updated to what the creator wants them to look like. But anyways, like I said, the texture pack is called The Realm of Idnaya or Idnaya. I always seem to have a little bit of a little hassle trying to figure out what the name is for this texture pack. But anyways, this texture pack is really amazing. I love it personally. It's really cool. It's interesting. The whole aspect and the whole design put into it is really awesome. Now, the texture pack creator did tell me that he is open to suggestions. A lot of suggestions. The creator said it themselves. So if you guys feel like there should be anything in here that you guys might want to see differently, hey, go over there and tell them. Tell them, or maybe leave a comment in the comments below, so maybe he can read them and stuff like that. But anyways, let's go right ahead and check this out. So right here we have the wooden gate and the wooden fence. Right here we have the dirt terrain and the grass terrain, along with the little grass wheat thingies. Then here's the dragon egg, the end stone, and the end portal. Now look at that thing. That's red. That's extremely red. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out the end. The end. It's really hot today, by the way. I know it's completely off topic, but it is extremely hot over here. As soon as I finish this recording, I'm turning the AC back on. So right here, what I'm standing on top of is the obsidian. And then over here is, the little end island, little end stone island thingy. And then everything around us is a bunch of, whoa. Look at that. That's a lot of design put into the Ender Dragon. Look at this. Alright, so we got a clear view of the Ender Dragon pretty much. A pretty good clear view. And then right here are all the Endermans. I will spawn them outside in little mob cages like I have them in. But these are pretty much how they look like, and I guess that thing is still flying around. So right here what we have is a little beacon that heals the Ender Dragon. And you guys can already see the blue little texture design that's being put into it, like it's healing it. Constantly healing it. The evil inside this dragon. So let's go ahead and check out the overworld. So right here what we have is the iron bars or the iron fence, whichever you guys use them for and whatever you guys want to call them. Then right under it is the sugar canes. Next we have is the cobblestone, the stone, the diamond, the gold, the iron, the coal, the lapis, and the redstone. Now the only thing that are similar are the redstone and the gold, the iron, and the lapis lazuli. Hey, you gotta have them there. You already know what these blocks are anyway, so it's kind of pretty. I don't really have to talk about them. I mean, you can already tell which block is what. The diamond is just one diamond on a block. The gold, well, you can already see it. It's right there. And then right here, what we have is the bedrock. And then right here is the iron block, gold block, diamond block, lapis block. And then, it's your stone bricks, your moss stone, and all that stuff. All that good stuff. Why am I not flying? There we go. You have the clay, the moss stone, the regular bricks, nether bricks, glowstone, obsidian, netherrack, soul sand, and glowstone again. Then we have the glass blocks. Then we have the tree blocks, dirt, sand, sandstone, gravel, cobweb, sponge, wooden plank, pumpkin, mycelium, TNT, and the jack-o'-lantern, snow block, again with the nether bricks, and melons. Lovely, lovely melons. And then right here, what I'm standing on top of is a closer view of the netherrack. Then here are the pumpkins like if they were being harvested, as you can clearly see right here in these little two corners. I wonder what happened to this spot. I think I probably walked over it. Then here's the wheat, and then here's a nether fence. And then right here what we have is another portal. The one thing that I always loved from this texture pack is basically how the obsidian looks. The obsidian is supposed to be a molted design. You can clearly see the obvious lava flow in between the rocks, actually looking like if a lava just hit the water. You ever seen those videos where the lava is just dripping down? It's all rock like the gravel and blah. That's pretty much how it looks. So let's go ahead and check out the nether. So right here is the nether. As you can see, these are just regular designs. Well, the fire design just looks a little more buffed out, but I'm pretty sure that's a regular design. The gas is right there and it's scaring the hell. Is it bleeding? So it looked like somebody tried to harpoon the damn thing. Look at that, it's crying. That's disgusting. But right here what we have is the lava. And see what I mean by the whole little molten look, the lava flow? This is pretty much it. This is spot on. I do love it. Honestly, do love it. The way the animation just works around with it. How it goes to completely spread it out, and then it starts to kind of sink in, kind of like, you know, kind of like the continents when they used to be all together, when they were called like Pangea and stuff like that. But right there are the zombie pigments, right there. As you can see, the golden sword has been changed, and I'm not going to spawn it out because this is pretty much a really good view of it. So yeah, this is pretty much the zombie pigment. I'm pretty sure the rest of the mobs are going to be designed just as much as the ghast is. I don't know where whoa! It was right there. Okay, I'm leaving. I hate the ghast. I hate the ghast. That stupid little sound. It gets to me. It really does. Like, I'd rather have the heat continue to go on in this entire year than have that damn gas like appear in the nether. So right here what we have is a regular tree, you know, the one we're all used to. The spruce tree is another one, and then the birch, and then the jungle tree. Chale, look at the vines. No, seriously though, this is really cool. I love it. There's a little bit of realism in there, little kind of texture designs. Yeesh, yeesh. And then right there is the squid. Look at that. Look at it. All majestic looking and whatnot. Okay, maybe it's not majestic, but still, it's a squid. And then right here's the water. The water does look a little bit of a more of a swamp feel rather than a clear, nice and fresh ocean. Or who knows, maybe that's the feel that this is supposed to be. Maybe it is clean and I'm just tripping out because I'm used to seeing lighter colors of the water. But I actually do love it because the flow is heading in this direction. The direction I'm looking at, as you can clearly see from the bottom left. I'm pretty sure you guys could see it. If you can't, I don't know, try watching the video in like 720p just for like this little section. The rest of it you can watch in like 480p. This is Minecraft. I mean, I'm not using anything crazy like shaders and all that stuff. And then right here is the lever, repeater, comparator, soul sand, redstone torch, power road, glowstone. And then here's the furnace, the enchanting table, the mostly used anvil, freshly new anvil, and the wait, I think I said that wrong. That's a mostly used anvil, partly used. Jesus, I can't believe I forgot what it was. Okay, this is the mostly used anvil. This is the partly used anvil, and this is the freshly new anvil. I think I said that correctly, but for some reason I feel like I said it wrong. And then right here's the jungle plank and the jungle, tree block. Then here's the emerald block and the emerald design on the left. I mean, the emerald ore on the left and the emerald design in the middle. Okay, I don't know what's going on with me. I think it's the heat. It's just getting really hot in my room and it's getting to me. But right here is the ender chest, which actually looks really cool. I do love the whole little purple look to it, and the chisel block right next to it, but it doesn't look really chiseled, but it is a chiseled block. So let's go ahead and check this out. So GUI and font has been changed. The GUI has been drastically changed because as you can see here, it kind of has a little reflective feel in the middle, so it looks like a little, kind of like it's curved out, you get me? You ever seen those like weapons? Or of course you have. You've played Battlefield, you play Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure you play like a lot of games where the whole reflective feel on like a weapon, you can see like the one little linear spot where it's just like most of the light is hitting, and then it's just kind of faded out on the left and right side. This is pretty much how it looks. The diamond sword looks like it's going to be something to look forward to. I actually do like that. And then like I said, the GUI and interface has been changed. Let me just go over here and show you guys this is what it looks like. What's up? That's my skin. Alright, so let's continue on with this review. So right here what we have is another quartz ore. Then here's like the quartz block. Here's the chiseled. Here's the pillar. And then right here's the block of redstone. The hopper, the dropper, which looks crazy. I love this whole little, look at this thing. This is like a temple kind of stuff. I love this design. And here's the activator rail. Now this spot blank just in case Minecraft decides to add something. Did I really just spend that long reviewing that spot? I think not. And then right here what we have is the snow panes all around the gravel. And then here it is, right here. Some items inside the picture frames. This is where it is. If you see some shifting going on in the video, I do apologize. I think it's my computer just like acting up because I like a bunch of things like running in the background. I should have probably thought ahead, but I actually do need these things in the background running. I am preparing for one of my finals in school. And right here's the cobblestone wall. Here's the mossstone wall. Here's the pot, the skeleton, which I will spawn, the creeper, which I will spawn too, but it looks a little more creepier than creepy. And here's your Steve skin, like if just in case you don't have one. The zombie texture is still unfinished, but don't worry, it looks like it's gonna be amazing. And here's the wither. I'm not gonna spawn that out because it destroys the world. I can load a new world and show you guys, but it's just gonna take forever. So right here's the beacon. So let's go ahead and check out the mobs that look like they have been changed. Which I'll start off is with the wolves. Look at the wolves. You guys are cute, especially the little puppies. Look at it. Oh, it's so adorable. I want to squeeze it. Look at that thing. That's freaking epic. And then right here are the villagers. They look like they're not going to rip you off, except for this guy. So right here are the mushrooms. Look at the lovely little mushrooms. And then right here are the chickens. And then right here are the pigs. Little cute little piggies. One has a saddle, and the saddle looks really cool. And then here's your regular cows. And then right here are your sheep. What is this doing in there? That is really creepy. The two sheep just make a wolf? Is that even possible? No, it's not. What am I saying? So let's go ahead and spawn out the other mobs that I have out. So anyways, right here are the creepers. I think the backside is supposed to be like a brain or something. But the front side, well, I'm not too sure why they're not staring at me. But these are the faces of the front side of the creepers. Really ugly, by the way. They're disgusting. So let's go ahead and spawn out some skeletons. So again, I do like to apologize if you see any kind of frame issues going on during the video. And what is going on? Is that the diamond armor? No, not the diamond armor. This is a gold armor. That looks crazy. Oh my. Oh wow, that looks cool. Actually looks cool. So that's the skeletons. And then right here are the zombies. But like I said, they're unfinished, but it looks like they're going to come out great. Just look at the face textures on the bottom. I cannot wait. So right here are the Endermen. As you can clearly see, the zombie pigment didn't, like you already saw in the nether. But these are the Endermen. This is how they look. Awesome. So let's continue on with this review so I can stop lagging and show you guys, you know, just pretty much what you all came here to go and look at. Flowers on the left and right side, torches on the left and right side again, and then the redstone torches at the very end. Here are the lighter color wolves, and here's your darker color wolves. Really nice. And here are your ladders. So again, a texture pack creator did say that any suggestions to this texture pack will be greatly. Now this is a 32 by 32 texture pack. Just take a note, okay? I am using Optifine. Any frame issues that you see is not coming from the game or the texture pack. It is coming from the things that I have running in the background. But right here is the flowing water. It's really quick and it's really smooth. Right here is the cactus. Oh look, and the little grass has some little animations. You can barely catch it from the left side. So right here are the boat and the mine cart. So let's go ahead and get inside here. Whoa, what did I just do? My mouse is tripping. Wooden pressure plates on the bottom, levers on the left and right side, trap doors right below me, and stone pressure plates right on top of the moss stone. The left door is the iron door and the right door is the wooden door. Here's the lava again and the fire animation and the nether rack. Here's the redstone wiring with the mushrooms and the lily pads and one picture frame right there. Here's the other rest of the rails. Sticky piston on the right side, regular piston on the left. Here's glass panes just covering the lava, and here's another picture. That's a wolf. I believe that's the nether. And I believe that's somewhere in the world, but not this world, somewhere in the world. And that's probably a creation that the creator did. And here's some chunk errors, as you can clearly see. Why isn't this one going away? Come on. Let me press escape. There we go. There we go. So right here's the bed. It looks just normal. It's just a little bit different. Right here's the cake, but the cake is always a lie. I wish I had cake. Maybe ice cream cake would have been nice, but the cake is a lie. Cake doesn't exist. So right here's the bookshelves, the brewing stand, enchanting table again, and here's a cauldron with a Z on it, because the texture pack creator's name starts with a Z. Or maybe that's not why, but I believe it is. So right here's the music note blocks, and here's the music player, as you can see from the top. The chests even have their own little designs, so let's go ahead and open them up. So as you can clearly see, all the weapons and armor have been drastically changed actually. You already saw the golden armor from that skeleton that I spawned a little earlier. I believe the iron armor is supposed to resemble even the skeletons that have that slight little iron armor on them. So right here's the diamond. The diamond looks cool. I actually do love the way that diamond looks. It makes more sense. And then right here's the gold and iron ingots, your coal, you know, just pretty much all this good stuff. Right here, the wheat, the weapons, and all that stuff. So I will use the diamond sword and a diamond axe with the diamond armor, so you guys can see, you know, what it looks like. So right here's the clock, the compass, you know, pretty much all this stuff. So I think the compass is the only thing that didn't change out of the entire texture design. That's not too bad because, or maybe the glowstone does too. But either way, these are the items that have been spawned out. The nether wart looks crazy. So let's go ahead and check out the other 3 items that I did not show you guys that have been added into Minecraft 1.5. So let me just I should be flying, but for some reason, there we go. I don't know why I'm tripping. So right here is a light sensor, and here's the heavy sensor. And then right here is a daylight sensor. So let's go over here and just spawn out the little, you know, the coolness, the things that we always look forward to. The diamond armor, and the wood and the diamond sword, and I will actually take out the diamond, you know, axe because it looks crazy. What is that? Flint and steel. Huh. So let me just press F1, open up my inventory again, go over here and equip myself with the diamond armor, and I will just scroll through with the, you know, just for the other items. So right here's the back side of the diamond armor. This is the front side. So let me just find that. Oh, here we go. And this right here is the diamond axe, which looks crazy. Look at this thing, this is epic. And this is the diamond sword. Wacha, wacha. Look at that, Charlie Holmes, it looks crazy, fool. It looks crazy. So let me just go ahead and show you guys how it looks like in first person. And yes, I did take a screenshot because that was epic, and that's probably going to be the thumbnail of the video. So right here, like I said, is the diamond sword in first person point of view. It looks crazy. I love the way the texture looks. And this one is the stone. This is diamond axe, my mistake. But this is how it looks on the floor. And this is how it looks like when you're equipped with it. This is how it looks. It's crazy. Look at this. It's beautiful. So anyways, you guys, hopefully you do enjoy this texture pack review, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, the texture pack itself. Like, again, this texture pack is still in development, so it's not completely finished, but you can still play it. As you can clearly see, I had no issues. The frames per seconds were not from the texture pack. They were actually for my own programs that are running in the background. Like I said, I can't close them because once I finish with this, I'm gonna edit it straight and start working on my assignments again. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for the review, for the suggestions. Thank you guys so much for the support. Letting me know which texture packs you want me to review. I know somebody said Autobots pack, but it's outdated. I'm sorry, but unless something else was to update, I'll do it. But anyways, this video is about the Realm of Idnaya. I love this texture pack. I cannot wait for it to finish because it is one of my favorite texture packs that I have used. And hey, thanks again for the creator for letting me know that it was updated, and for, you know, telling me to show it off. I mean, I'm actually glad because I love this texture pack. It's really, really cool. And I can't wait for the zombie textures because it looks like it's going to be crazy. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for the support. Hopefully you guys, wherever you live, it's nice and fresh, because over here where I live, it's extremely hot and I'm sweating right now because I had to turn off the AC. Otherwise, you guys will hear like this wind blowing in the background. But, whew, it's hot. Anyways, again, thank you so much for the support, from the comments, the likes, the favorites, and the suggestions to other texture packs, mods, or gameplays you guys want me to do. Like I said, I am currently saving up for a new tower, but I am so far ahead. Like, I'm so far behind because there are a bunch of things that I have to pay off. Like, it's school, car issues, just stuff like that, you know. It's a pain, but hey, I got it. Gotta keep my head up, gotta keep my chin up, and flex, you know, just flex my muscle at every problem, just like beat it down and punch it to the floor. And yeah, anyways, you guys, take care, peace out. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend, and hope you guys have an amazing week too. Take care, you guys. So, woo!